finally landed in one of my dream countries, Egypt. If you are wondering if it's safe to travel here, well, look no further and watch our video, and hopefully you will learn something from it. We are here at Cairo International Airport. We just landed. Everything was smooth. We bought a SIM card because our number roaming won't work.
Welcome to Egypt. Are you friend?
We booked a pickup from airport to our hotel in downtown Cairo. Traffic here in Cairo is expected. It's kinda worse, but it's tolerable for us. We arrived late afternoon, so the traffic was really bad. But as per our driver, traffic is always like this, except early in the morning. Welcome here in downtown Cairo, where we are staying.
So good morning. This is our day one here in Cairo, Egypt. Egypt is right next to Israel, but it's pretty peaceful here. Look.
If it's your first time here in Egypt, I highly suggest that you stay in downtown Cairo. By staying here, you're able to know more the city center, and there's a lot of tour going to Pyramid of Giza from here.
So we're staying here at Eileen Hotel. It's quite peaceful because it's early morning. And this is the elevator or the lift.
How fancy.
Yes, today.
Going down. Oh, no. So,
The food.
It's a nice hotel. It's in the center of Cairo. And look at the neighborhood.
during nighttime or even midday, this place is very jam-packed, a lot of people, a lot of noise, but pretty much safe, even though it's really overwhelming. Now, we woke up early because we booked a tour, whole day to Pyramid of Giza, and we were speechless the first time we saw the pyramid. We started around 9 in the morning because it is less crowded, and we're gonna be here whole day and also the city of Cairo.
So we're here at the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's really huge, guys. Amazing.
And as you can see, there's still a lot of foreign tourists despite what's happening in the neighboring countries. Especially late in the afternoon, this place is very crowded. And we are really amazed by the pyramid. It's really huge. And seeing here the first time, it's unbelievable.
So that's the Great Pyramid of Giza. That's the sun. And there's a grandson next to it.
The Giza Pyramid Complex is home to the Great Pyramid, the Pyramid of Khafre, and the Pyramid of Menkaure. All were built during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom of Ancient Egypt between 2600 to 2500 BC. Aside from wanting to visit all the landmarks in Egypt in just one day, other reason why we book a tour guide, an Egyptology or your guide, it's because we don't want to be scammed, because there's a lot of scammers or scam traps, especially the surrounding area of pyramid. If you're with a local, usually they won't bother you. But to be honest, being scammed is also a part of adventure.
So that's the 3 pyramids you can see from here.
I still can't believe that I'm here in Egypt and seeing those pyramids, which I only read in books, especially when I was younger and studying. We are heading to our next stop, and as you can see, it gets more crowded now. The Great Sphinx of Giza. It is a limestone statue, a mythical creature with the head of a human and the body of a lion, which appears to represent the pharaoh Khafre. And talking about the scam a while ago, I think we are in a scam trap at the moment. So we didn't expect that one of our stops would be the Egyptian oils, where they're gonna show you how it has been done and they're gonna sell you. They're not being pushy, but since they already explained how it has been done and they give us some samples, we opted to buy something. And we also had a stop over here in the papyrus. They're actually very beautiful, and it's for sale as well. They're not pushy as well, but they really try there to convince you to buy something, which we end up
So
buying.
we're having our lunch here in Pyramid Oasis Hotel. It's already paid. It's part of our tour. And we can see the pyramids.
The pyramids is just 15 kilometers from the city center of Cairo. However, due to traffic, it will take you around 30 to 40 minutes going here. We really had a great lunch. All the foods are really yummy. Egyptian foods are one of the best foods in the world for me. We are now heading to the market in the city. It is called Khan Khalili Bazaar in Cairo. It's one of the oldest bazaar in the world. It was built in 1382. However, there is a massive protest at that time. Also, it's Friday, it's their weekend. Usually people will go to pray at the mosque. So there are lots of police surrounding the mosque because they're gonna expect a lot of people going out and going to the market. So we went straight away here in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
1,500 years ago. All the museum went over here. It's unique pieces and all of it is original except one piece. They over here to have them.
3,400 years old mummy.
There's a lot to see inside the museum, especially the possessions of Tutankhamun. However, camera is not allowed, and most of the artifacts here are being transferred to the Grand Egyptian Museum, which we're gonna open this week.
So that's the end with our Cairo and Giza tour. We're back in our beautiful hotel now to have rest, and we'll have Nile dinner cruise tonight.
We are still quite tired from the whole day tour from Pyramid of Giza, but we book for dinner tonight. We're gonna have a Nile dinner cruise. It includes a buffet already and some performance, an Egyptian cultural dance, while cruising at this ancient historic Nile River. To be honest, we didn't enjoy it much. The food was limited and so-so. And the activities, mostly they're just trying to get tips from the visitors.
Good morning. It's nearly 6 a.m. 7 a.m. the morning. We're waiting for our pickup and we're going to have a road trip to Alexandria. It's north of Egypt. It's like nearly 3 hours drive, and we'll see you there.
So now we are heading to the Mediterranean port of Egypt. It's a northern part and it's called Alexandria. It's a very ancient place. It's a whole day trip and we booked this via Get Your Guide or Viator. All of our tours are booked via Viator or Get Your Guide.
So we have a little toilet break on the way to Alexandria, and just expect when you go to the toilet here, there's always a payment, which is amazing. It's like Europe.
By the way, tipping is widely practiced here in Egypt, so make sure you have a small bill with you because everywhere you go, they're gonna ask some tip. Even the simplest thing that they're gonna do, there's a tip.
So we're still here in, I don't know where's the place is, but we just had our toilet and coffee break, and you have to pay for everything.
So there would be someone inside the toilet that's gonna open the tap for you, will give you tissue, will also give you the soap, and you're thinking that he's just helping you, but turned out after which they're gonna ask a tip from you.
Uber here too.
Oh, of course. Uber is covering the whole country. The same of Didi and the same of...
So here's our first stop. That's the Mediterranean Sea here in Alexandria. We're here in Alexandria, by the way. There's the last palace of the Queen before they converted to Arab Republic of Egypt in 1952.
Do they make any cars here?
Here we used to Balbas.
Our second stop is a library here in Alexandria, and you can see a lot of students like me.
The Great Library of Alexandria was one of the largest and most significant libraries of the ancient world. It was built in 285 to 246 BC. by Ptolemy II. It is located in front of Mediterranean Sea, and just across is the most expensive school in Egypt, which is the University of Alexandria.
So we're here at the catacomb of... I forgot, but I'm gonna put the word down below. So this is our third stop, I think, before going to lunch. Alexandria so far is a bit more...
Modern.
It's more modern. So this is the name, the Tomb of Kum El Shukafa.
So our guide is a professor and he can read hieroglyphic symbols, which is amazing. At first look, I thought this is it, this is the catacomb, but it's not. It's actually many meters below the ground. We are heading down to the catacombs.
Lalim talaga, meters.
This catacombs is considered one of the 7 wonders of the Middle Ages. It consists of a series of Alexandrian tombs, statues, and archaeological objects of the Pharaonic cult with Hellenistic and early Imperial Roman influences. Due to the time period, many of the features of the catacombs merge Roman, Greek, and Egyptian cultural points. Another feature is the Hall of Karkala, which contains the bones of horses, which were the tombs created for the horses. And these are the accidental tombs that were found when they discovered this site.
So our guide gave us this sugarcane drink. A bit sweet. Very sweet.
Our next stop is the Roman Theater. They supposed to build a police station here. However, during the excavation, they accidentally discovered this massive ancient Roman theater. Impressive. So finally, it's our lunch break. For our next stop is the Citadel of Kite Bay. It is a 15th century defensive fortress located on the Mediterranean Sea coast. It was built from 1477 to 1479 AD. And for our last stop, we're here at Al-Mursi Abul Abbas Mosque, which was built in 1307.
This is our last...
He was a saint from
Stopover.
Al-Andalus, which is now part of France. He transferred to Alexandria. He became one of the 4 master saints of Egypt. When he died, he got buried here and they put up a mosque to honor his Islamic influence to Egypt. We had a very long, tiring day and we are ready to go back to Cairo. And this would be the end of my Cairo and Alexandria tour. Hope this video helps you somehow to plan your trip here. Egypt is truly a one-of-a-kind, very interesting and safe to travel even what's happening to its neighboring country. We cannot wait to come back again. See you in my next video and thank you for watching.